I do my best to hide this low-down feeling. I try to make believe there's nothing wrong, but they're always asking me about you, darling. And it hurts me so to tell them that you're gone. If they ask me, I guess I'd be denying that I've been unhappy all alone. But if they heard my heart, they'd hear it crying. Where's my darling, when she coming home? I ask myself a million times what's right for me to do, to try to lose my blues alone or hang around for you. Well, I make it pretty good until that moon comes shining through, and then I get so doggone lonesome. Time stands still when you're awaiting. Sometimes I think my heart is stopping too. One lonely hour seems forever. 60 minutes more to wait for you. But I guess I'll keep waiting till you're with me, 'cause I believe that loving you is right. But I don't care if the sun don't rise tomorrow, if I can't have you with me tonight. Well, I know I'll keep on loving you, 'cause true love can't be killed. I ought to get you off of my mind, but I guess I never will. I could have a dozen others, but I know I'd love you still, 'cause I get so doggone lonesome.
Well, they're building a gallows outside my cell, and I got 25 minutes to go. And the whole town's waiting just to hear me yell. I got 24 minutes to go. Well, they gave me some beans for my last meal with 23 minutes to go. But nobody asked me how I feel. I got 22 minutes to go. Well, I sent for the governor and the whole darn bunch with 21 minutes to go. And I called up the mayor, but he's out to lunch. I got 20 more minutes to go. Then the sheriff said, boy, I'm gonna watch you die with 19 minutes to go. So I laughed in his face and I spit in his eye with 18 minutes to go. Now here comes the preacher for to save my soul with 13 minutes to go. And he's talking about burning, but I'm so cold, 12 more minutes to go. Now they're testing the trap and it chills my spine, 11 more minutes to go. And the trap and the rope, oh, they work just fine with 10 more minutes to go. Well, I'm waiting on the pardon that'll set me free with 9 more minutes to go. But this is for real, so forget about me with 8 more minutes to go. With my feet on the trap and my head on the noose, 5 more minutes to go. Won't somebody come and cut me loose? 4 more minutes to go. I can see the mountains, I can see the skies with 3 more minutes to go. And it's too darn pretty for a man that don't want to die with 2 more minutes to go. I can see the buzzards, I can hear the crows, 1 more minute to go. And now I'm swinging and here I go.
walked out on the streets of Laredo. As I walked out on Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen, all wrapped in white linen, as cold as the clay.
Then beat the drum slowly, play the fife slowly, play the dead march as you carry me along. Take me to the green valley, lay the sod o'er me, for I'm a young cowboy and I know I've done wrong.
Then go write a letter and send it to my gray-haired mother. And please send the same to my sister so dear. But please not one word of all this would you mention, if my mother should ask for my story to hear. There is another more dear than a sister, she'll bitterly weep. And if some other man ever wins her affection, don't mention my name, and my name will pass on.
Just beat the drum slowly, play the fife slowly, play the dead march as you carry me along. Take me to the green valley, lay the sod o'er me, for I'm a young cowboy and I know I've done wrong.
Get 6 jolly cowboys to carry my coffin, 6 dance hall maidens to sing me a song. Put bunches of roses all over my coffin, roses to deaden the clods when they fall.
We beat the drum slowly, we play the fife slowly, we bitterly wept as we bore him along. Down in the green valley, we lay the sod o'er him. He was a young cowboy and we know he'd done wrong.
First to the card house and then down to Rose's, and there stands his marker we made to this day.
You're gonna break another heart, you're gonna tell another lie. Well, here I am and there you go, you're gone again. I know you're gonna be the way you've always been. Breaking hearts and telling lies is all you know. Another guy gives you the eye and there you go. There you go, you're gone again. I should have known I couldn't win. There you go, you're by his side. You're gonna break another heart, you're gonna tell another lie. Because I love you so I take much more than I should take. I want you even though I know my heart is gonna break. You build me up and for a while I'm all aglow. Then your fickle heart sees someone else and there you go. There you go, you're gone again. I should have known I couldn't win. There you go, you're by his side. You're gonna break another heart, you're gonna tell another lie. You're gonna break another heart, you're gonna tell another lie.
Delia, Delia, Delia all my life. If I hadn't have shot poor Delia, I'd have had her for my wife. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. I went up to Memphis and I met Delia there. Found her in her parlor and I tied her to her chair. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. She was low down and trifling and she was cold and mean. Kind of evil, make me wanna grab my submachine. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. First time I shot her in the side. Hard to watch her suffer, but with the second shot she died. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. But jailer, oh jailer, jailer, I can't sleep. 'Cause all around my bedside I hear the patter of Delia's feet. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. So if you woman's devilish, you can let her run, or you can bring her down and do her like Delia got done. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone.
My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, though it weighed not a penny weight more. It was bought on the morn of the day that he was born, and was always his treasure and pride. But it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, his life seconds numbering. It stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. My grandfather said that of those he could hire, not a servant so faithful he found. For it wasted no time and had but one desire, at the close of each week to be wound. And it kept in its place not a frown upon its face, and its hands never hung by its side. But it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. It rang an alarm in the dead of the night, an alarm that for years had been dumb. And we knew that his spirit was pluming for flight, that his hour for departure had come. Still the clock kept the time with a soft and muffled chime, as we silently stood by his side. But it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, his life seconds numbering. It stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died.
Where the road is dark and the seed is sown, where the gun is cocked as the bullet's cold, where the miles are marked in the blood and the gold, I'll meet you further on up the road. Got on my dead man's suit and my smiling skull ring, my lucky graveyard boots, and a song to sing. I got a song to sing that keeps me out of cold, and I'll meet you further on up the road. Further on up the road, further on up the road, where the way is dark and the night is cold. One sunny morning will rise, I know, and I'll meet you further on up the road. I've been out in the desert, just doing my time, searching through the dust, looking for a sign. If there's a light up ahead, well, brother, I don't know, but I got this fever burning in my soul. Further on up the road, further on up the road, further on up the road, further on up the road. One sunny morning will rise, I know, and I'll meet you further on up the road.
There once was a musical troupe, a picking, singing folk group. They sang the mountain ballads and the folk songs of our land. They were long on musical ability, folks thought they would go far, but political incompatibility led to their downfall. Well, the one on the right was on the left, and the one in the middle was on the right, and the one on the left was in the middle, and the guy in the rear was a Methodist. This musical aggregation toured the entire nation, singing the traditional ballads and the folk songs of our land. They performed with great virtuosity, and soon they were the rage. But political animosity prevailed upon the stage. Well, the one on the right was on the left, and the one in the middle was on the right, and the one on the left was in the middle, and the guy in the rear burned his driver's license. Well, the curtain had ascended, a hush fell on the crowd, as thousands there were gathered to hear the folk songs of our land.
but they took their politics seriously. And that night at the concert hall, as the audience watched deliriously, they had a free-for-all. Well, the one on the right was on the bottom, and the one in the middle was on the top, and the one on the left got a broken arm, and the guy in the rear said, "Oh dear." Now this should be a lesson if you plan to start a folk group. Don't go mixing politics with the folk songs of our land. Just work on harmony and diction, play your banjo well, and if you have political convictions, keep them to yourself. Now the one on the left works in a bank, and the one in the middle drives a truck. The one on the right's an all-night DJ, and the guy in the rear got drafted.
Well, you ask me if I'll forget my baby. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll get along. I guess I will some way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll miss her kisses. I guess I will every day. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll find another. I don't know, I can't say. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way.
I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I told the undertaker, undertaker, please drive slow, for this body you are hauling, how I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I followed close behind her, tried to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.